this is Allison Gross, and welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon of Doom. I was kind of going to take a break for this game for a while, as you probably noticed, because I'm having trouble keeping up with all my Let's Plays right now, but I felt like I should do this because I got a bunch of new subscribers, and hey, it's, like, only fair that they get their turn on here also. So we're going to start out with Brent Silk, who is a very nice guy. He sent me messages about, how excited he was to see a copy of this game out there being played, and that he had fond memories of it as a child. And that's the kind of thing I really like because, I'm all into the nostalgia stuff. And, oh, the dungeon really likes him. Oh, do you? And we already have bandit armor, so we'll drop that. So yeah, I'm super excited that even though I've been kind of slacking off here a lot, my subscriber count is still going up. Very, very nice. And that's why I'm making a Dungeon of Doom video, because, this is my way of saying thank you to all my new subscribers, which, some of you might consider it a dubious— ooh, a ring! A dubious form of thanks. I bet Brent Silk is so awesome that the dungeon just gave him a regeneration ring. And, hello, Alec. And I just leveled up. And I also have a giant pile of papers I'm supposed to be grading right now. But, who cares about that? Haha. So, did I check this armor already? I think I did. I think I went. Okay. So I've been watching a lot of tabletop recently. Which, if you don't know, is a show on YouTube about, like, people playing some sort of a board game, and they kind of give a review of it and stuff. And before you're like, oh my god, you say you're so busy and you don't have time to let me play, but you're watching all this tabletop. I'm grading papers while I watch it. And stuff like that. And, oh, hi, Thor. Oh, you want to eat that string, don't you? Yep. Magic mapping scroll. Of course it did. Do we have any promising potions here? Or we'll just drink the golden potion. Nothing happens. I think we have 2 green potions now. Would I recommend it? I don't know if I'd recommend it or not. I mean, some of the episodes are kind of funny, some of them are kind of annoying. And more rings. I seriously need to find an identify scroll. Oh my god. Hi, Sethrons. Die, Sethrons. I think this guy's asleep. I will wake him up in a surprising way, which is that he will wake up to discover that he's— oh my god, this is a fucking ring bonanza, but I already have that kind of ring. So I'm gonna guess that it's probably something really shitty because we have 2 of them. Ooh, plate armor. Wear armor. Plate armor. I know it's minus, but, that's okay. If we live long enough, we will find. Thank you. That's my next Ultimate 8 video on deck right there. Oh yeah, I've been forgetting to drop food rations. That's not good. So, oh hey, you need to get hit with a wand. I hope a wooden wand is something good. Yes. Oh good. I was like, oh, we have two of these. It must be a... No. It must be a digging wand, but it's not. I'm gonna drop a food ration here. Because look at how many freaking food rations we have. And I also need to go up a level before we go down to the next level. Since that makes total sense, but those of you who've already watched this know how this works. And those of you who haven't already watched this should just go back and watch the rest of the video so I get more views, you know. And because they're awesome. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to read a scroll. Yes. Okay, let's identify this thing. Shh. Ruby ring. Shh. What did I tell you that, like, these rings were going to be shit? Now I just have to walk around and look for monsters. But at least I found the identify scroll. Hello, bat. Oh, we're now level 2. Now we can go down to the next level. Okay, where was the exit again? I think it was over here. Can I kill the... Yes, I can kill the Schweinhund quite easily. So, oh, I should drop a food ration. So the thing about this tabletop thing is that it... Oh, Lazog. I need more wands. I definitely need more wands. I had these really horrible soy sausages for breakfast that are now making me sick to my stomach. It's really kind of not pleasant. Is that they have these quote nerd celebrities on there, some of which are cool, that they're like game designers and stuff. But the ooh, hey, what are you? Oh, I enchanted my weapon. Is that they have Felicia Day on there a lot. And here's the thing, I really don't like Felicia Day. I don't like... This kind of goes back to the fake gamer girl thing, like... And I'm not saying that she's fake, because she clearly, like, knows her stuff. But... You're using up all my... Dude, thank you. I'm gonna eat some food now. But it's just a side thread. I mean, it's not just gamer girls, but women in general, but I mean, for me, especially gamer girls, like, who use their sex appeal as, like, a selling point. I have, like, a big issue with that. I mean, especially, it's like, I brought up in a previous video, the, like, whole, like, fat, ugly, or slutty thing. You know, to me, doing that is just reinforcing that stereotype. It's creating a situation where it's like, oh, I'm out of wads. Well, it didn't create that situation, but that's also a bad situation, being out of wads. that it's like girls are either hot or they're ugly. Like, it's creating that stereotype. I'm not gonna mess with him because I don't have wands. Oh, I guess I don't have a choice but to mess with him. Oh, good. I guess I killed him easily. I don't know. I see all of these women on YouTube that, like, their, like, YouTube screen names are things like, you know, like, hot girl gamer and sexy nerd girl and stuff. And I'm like, really? Like, why do you need to do that? Like, to me, what that's the equivalent of, and I'm really sorry if this offends anybody, but I think it illustrates my point really well. It's like saying, I don't think segregation is wrong, I just want to be white enough to sit in the front of the bus, basically. It's like creating this dichotomy where women are either acceptable or not acceptable based on their appearance is not okay. And if you go and you say, look, I'm in the acceptable group, that's you still saying, okay, this dichotomy exists and that's okay. And so I have a big issue with that, which is part of the reason why I picked the screen name I did. If you haven't, like, gone and, like, listened to the Alison Gross song, you should. It will explain it. Listen to the Steel Eye Span version, though. That's the best version. And no, Steel Eye Span is not paying me to endorse them. I kind of wish they were, not just because I would be getting money, but because they're awesome. And so if they specifically wanted to get endorsements from me, I would think that was pretty cool. But no, I don't. They're not. I don't think I need to eat food yet. I can't go down to the next level, though. Oh, I should drink a potion just to... Oh, yeah, because I've got 2 of these. Oh my fucking god, I hate levitation potions. But so here's the thing on the episode of Tabletop I was watching last time. Like, so they were playing this game, and I don't even think... Okay, I don't even know what happened with it. Oh, perfect. Oh, a wand, give me a wand. Oh, it's another fire wand, thank you. Oh, I forgot to drop a food ration. Hi, Lizog. Yeah, I think I'll use that fire wand that I just got. You know, some of the guys were like... You know, she was talking a lot about her character's outfit and, like... You know, whatever, which... I just think that's kind of funny. I could see myself doing that. No. Shade Armor -2 is not cool. And, like, they were showing, like, you know, confession cams of, like, some of the guys being like, oh my god, she's just doing this to use her sex appeal and whatever. And I don't hold that against her because that's not her saying that. Like, that's, like, other people saying that about her, you know, and maybe they're wrong. What's the brass wand do? I'm gonna guess that was a digging wand. Yep. Oh my god. I almost got killed because of that fucking digging wand. But then they showed, like, a confession cam of her, and she's like, yeah, I'm kind of hoping that, like, people will, like, not attack me because, like, I'm cute. And I was just like, that's disgusting. Like, no, like, if you want... I mean, I guess this boils down to, I have a huge issue with, like, feminism that, like, is into, I don't know, giving women an unfair advantage. That's not even quite it, but, like, bending the rules for them. Oh, that sucks. Maybe I'll leave him alone then. But I do need to level up. Maybe I can find some more Seth rods to kill. I remember seeing this show about, like, the differences between men and women or something a long time ago when I was a kid. And I remember the thing, there was this feminist on there. And she was outraged because... Oh. Well, I'm outraged by that. Brett still deserved to do better than that. But here's my other new subscriber, who I'm also going to assume is female. This is the second one that I'm making a strong assumption is female. Miss Captain Wee. Alright, let's see what you got as you're welcome to the dungeon. You got Shade Arbor -1. The dungeon doesn't like you. Well, you did get a two-handed sword, so that's okay. That, like, this feminist was incensed because women, like, were pretty much never hired as firefighters because one of the requirements, at least in her area, that, like, was that in order to get hired as a firefighter, you had to be strong enough to carry somebody out of a burning building, which, in my opinion, is a pretty reasonable requirement, you know? Like, if I was, you know, trapped in a burning building and, like, passed out, if the person who got sent couldn't, like, effectively remove me from the building, that would be kind of a problem. You know, she was incensed by this. She's like, oh, this shouldn't be a requirement because it's difficult for women to meet. And then she said something about, like, technology. Something that she said, like, oh, if, you know, if women aren't strong enough to chop down a door to rescue somebody, which was another one of the concerns that they had about hiring women, she's like, well, then give them a mechanical axe. And I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, there's so many problems with that. I mean, first of all, like, the amount of money and resources to equip women with mechanical axes that could be better spent on things that might actually save people's lives. And also, like, you know, if it's a mechanical axe, what if the mechanism fails while you're trying to rescue somebody? Like, I mean, I think that, you know, there shouldn't be, like, a rule like women can't do blah. Like, for instance, I don't even know what the status on women in the military is now. I mean, I know there are other reasons why, like, you know, that people say, well, we shouldn't have women in the military because of sexual harassment issues, which is kind of a legitimate point, but then, like, you know, on the other hand, if we don't, how is that ever going to get better? I don't know. But that's a whole other issue. Like, in terms of, we shouldn't bar women from being in the military, even being in ground combat, simply because they are women on principle. There's this bizarre article that was in one of my, like, sample reading textbooks for one of the classes I taught that was like, this guy was like, oh, you know, women don't, oh, I don't want to eat food, that would kill me right now. Oh yeah, we're running short on time, so time to cut the video off here. More of this next time.